between your mom and your husband.
Where do I feel like I know where this thing is going? Okay.
If one of them is dying and you have that one thing that can save only one of them, what would you go for? Your husband you have been in love with or been in a relationship for like 10, 15 years already.
Very difficult decision to make. But 15 years.
Let me ask you this last one.
15 years. I think I'll choose my husband.
My understanding of love probably is why I find it difficult to actually commit to certain relationships.
You should be able to know the extent to which you go for a boyfriend and to the extent which you go for husband. I will not sacrifice my dreams for boyfriend. No.
Common ex, I can go back to like 7-8 years old relationship that died off, and I can spark one or two things. You get common ex. That may be daddy. I
love, and I think I would really love marriage.
I'm a fan of Fela Kuti. He had 27 wives. Fela Kuti is my role model. Maxlina. I told your name there. I would abuse it. So imagine you're dating or you're married.
No.
To the man of your dreams.
You should. So it should be specific because I'm listening.
Oh, so it depends. Okay. Imagine you're dating or you're married to someone you love, the man of your dreams. Yeah, the man that sweeps you off your feet. Imagine you're married to him and then you find out he's cheating on you.
Oh.
What will happen? Would you leave him? Oops. What would happen?
Cheat. Boyfriend, I'll just carry myself and leave.
Then go. Once, no? Okay. And the marriage, you would end the marriage?
Of course not.
You would end the marriage because of cheating?
It depends.
What's the factor here that...
I believe in communication. I believe in... Let's discuss. Let's talk about it.
Oh, so Maxlina, okay, so I come back home one night and I knock the door, you come and open, and I'm like, so I went to work and a few things happened. We had a few bottles of wine and then I couldn't control myself. I slept with my secretary. And I asked you to forgive me. You forgive me?
Most definitely. We have to talk about it. We have to get to the bottom of it.
No, I really want to understand what goes into you forgiving the person. Is it just the sincerity he comes with, or
everything?
It is the fact that you just want a family still, so you're keeping it going.
Cheating is a big deal. It's to me.
Yes.
It's a big deal. Like I said, boyfriend, don't even talk about it because
you just cut him off. Even if it was a mistake. I mean, things happen.
We would have to talk about it.
With your boyfriend, you'd have to talk about it too.
I'm sure we would.
But then
the probability that I will leave
is high.
I'll make a decision to leave very easily is very high.
Okay.
Why would you have? It's not a boyfriend. I'm sure I'll just leave. I'm sure.
No one has had a hook on your heart like that before, yeah?
Hey, hook on my heart now? You're cheating now. No.
It's on hook.
Fast.
Okay, but then you would consider certain things with your husband before you might even consider it.
But for husband, we would have to talk about it. So like the scenario you just gave, you had bottles. Why would you be drinking?
I mean, maybe it's a law firm and we just want some big case, some millions are tricking.
I think I forgot. No, that one is very personal. I won't talk about it. So... No, I won't talk about it. No.
Maybe you talk about the personal experience. I might also talk about the personal experience.
Oh, no, not like a personal. I wanted to talk about something I don't like. It's one of the red flags.
Alcohol,
like.
You're a church girl, Ampa.
Oh, it's not like I'm a church girl. Alcohol is a no-no.
Okay.
So in the first place, like I said, we would have to talk about it.
In the first place, why were we taking the bottle?
Led to you taking alcohol?
And I just do. It's a law firm. We just won a case and some millions are coming in. And then so we celebrate. We're celebrating our success.
Sweetheart, we would have to talk about it. We would have to talk about it.
But
I cannot
last, you
just say
forgive
that.
him.
Probably.
You forgive him. And if it happens the second time again,
We will talk about it.
I come to you and I'm like, baby girl, I'm sorry. But the human side got the better part of me today. And I came across this person and one thing led to another and it happened again. I'm really sorry. I tried my best. And I'm like, look at our family. We have a beautiful family and all that. Please look at that and forgive me. Would you forgive me?
In as much as I wouldn't want my children to be or to grow up in a
Broken home.
like I did. I know the pros and the cons and everything that goes into it. In as much as I wouldn't like my children to grow up from a family like that, doesn't mean I should take all the shit.
So 1, 2, 3 times you go.
Oh, of course.
The third time you go.
I don't know, 1, 2. Like I said, we'll talk about it.
It depends on.
But it shouldn't be you every day. Is you only you in a year? You are making mistakes like 5 times. Abba now. Are you kidding me?
We're human. Things happen.
No.
Okay.
If you think that there's a weakness, maybe you think your secretary at work like you like that. You're attracted to Nyash. So in order to be in a safer side, I think you shouldn't go for a security.
That's discrimination.
No.
That's discrimination.
Really?
Against big ass. Why? Because I like big ass. She doesn't have the right to work in my space.
Oh no, that's not what I'm saying. But
what if she's the best qualified candidate?
Oh please, you choose that over your family.
If I don't bring money to their house,
I get it. There are lots of people. No, you can't tell me that this whole intermally here. It's only one big Nyash lady that can do secretariat very well.
She probably has a lot of skills that I can use.
Please. No.
No, it happens. There are a lot of people in Tamale here, but they are not Maxlina.
Of course.
Exactly. And so the traits I find in Maxlina is why I put her at the workplace.
Like I said, family is so much important to me.
So I should dog the money.
I'm not saying dog the money.
Why she's vital to my company. Imagine she's so good with her maths and my company deals with a lot of figures. She's just so good with it. She knows figures. She even has company secrets. Because you are scared of us losing it, I should let her go.
No, you are supposed to make that decision on your own. Let me ask you something.
Yeah.
You know your wife likes TikTok guys. Guys with, would you go for a security that is like that? Maybe you want to employ someone else.
I'm the one employing him here, so I can make, and he's not bringing any gains aside security. That one day I can get a lot of, if it's just him, I can get a lot of security men to come in. Thank you. There.
So it's the same way you decide to take secretary.
I'm telling you, this secretary is very valuable because she knows her way around.
So the security man that has muscles, you don't think can fight when
it's not muscles that make a man.
Why are you? Is he? Why are you trying to
make a man? A strong man isn't about the amount of muscle he has on him. Not always.
But I know a good woman is not about the big Nyash. Peace of mind is not about big Nyash.
When I put my head on the Nyash,
so you want Nyash that every day we'll be fighting. But
there's money in the house.
Money is not everything. Is money everything?
Yeah, if we get up and there's no food in the house because of Nyash,
I said it is not everything. It means it is something.
There's money in the house.
So there is money. You know, money is not peace of mind.
So that's it. So would you walk out of the marriage because I have a secretary who keeps tempting me?
It depends on you. That's why I said you make the decision. I know my weakness. I know what my abilities. I know what I'm good at. So you live your life according to that pattern.
Okay.
You know that you are easily attracted to ladies with big Nyash. Now you are married. You are committed. You have a child. You have children. You have people that are looking up to you. I don't think you, as responsible as you are, you would go for a lady that has big Nyash, knowing very well that you can easily fall into that trap. Why don't you save yourself?
I don't want to be saved.
Then you're not ready to be committed. Like, okay, I get it.
You get it?
I get it. Then you're not ready to be committed.
No, maybe
You're not ready to.
It's
be
just my
with.
mind playing games with me. Maybe I am.
I don't agree.
Anyway,
I don't agree with you. If your partner should ever cheat on you, would you leave or stay? Boyfriend, girlfriend, wife, would you leave or stay?
I'm a very territorial man. I think that's why I can't date. Me, what is for me should be for me. The moment someone else,
Are you kidding me right now?
the moment someone else comes into play whilst we are dating, I'll move.
But you can cheat and expect her to be there.
Oh, are we going back to that again?
Oh no, it's just I'm not
Depending
even
on the dynamics.
I'm not even expecting an answer. I was only
Okay, yeah, rhetoric. Okay, no
yes.
problem.
I was only drawing your attention to that.
Now, even the one that you and I have broken up, and I still see you walking with another nigga over there. You know how hurt I am. Like,
Yeah,
walking, I know that
type, huh?
very, very jealous. Yeah, so no, you cheat on me. Whether if you are my girlfriend crying, you cheat on me. Even if you are my lady friend that we are really close, and I see that after some time it looks like me nah not be your party again, like that anymore. Somebody can take place. It didn't worry me small. So imagine my girlfriend that I so much love and so much want, and some other guy was able to do. I'll take down. Oh God, it's done for me.
One of my cousins who is like, he's my big brother, but we actually cousins.
Just imagine me that I like big nyash,
and then
you are bringing down all through that. Oh Jesus, man.
We are very cool. We are very cool. We talk almost all the time. We talk about everything, business. He actually gave me money to start my fashion or my clothing line, and we talk about everything. Almost all the time we are talking, and then he ended one relationship. This was not calling me like he used to. I was now angry and pissed at the lady.
Exactly.
I was like, so you because of this lady. She's fine, we get it. Mom, your sister, you cannot. But I felt I felt so betrayed. I felt so abandoned. I felt so I get it. I get your point. I get it very well. I get it.
Me. Unless I don't know. I know that probably my past relationship, maybe one or two have cheated, but I didn't know. So that one year. So I don't know. So I can proudly say that, look,
you've not actually been in a relationship.
I haven't experienced that, but except one, the short one. No. She mafiaed me.
Oh, sorry.
I was greeting the man uncle. No, I thought it was uncle. I don't know why I was greeting my let's say to be rival or rival. But it's like that. Short people, they're demons.
There we go again.
Yeah. All right. When we're talking about red flags or things you like in a man or something, I think you mentioned one of these, but I hope you understand when we say when someone is broke, right? Not like the person is
mentally or
like let's say financially broke. When I hope you understand that when we say someone is broke, good. It's just a short-term thing, right? Mostly. Would you date someone that's broke? Would you date someone that's broke?
Okay. So broke. I said earlier I want, or I would, yes, I want a hardworking guy.
Yeah.
So you might meet someone that the person is not having it all.
Yeah.
But the person can feed himself. At least gets the things that he wants. The person is okay.
Yeah.
But the person doesn't have cars, businesses, like 5 businesses running for him. But the person is doing something. The person earns something. The person doesn't have
consider someone like that.
I would consider someone like that.
Would you go with someone like that, or you consider someone like that?
I would go with someone like that. Sorry, okay. I don't have a problem with that.
So what
I know there are some people that they are broke.
Unpaid,
They are
ma.
broke. They are lazy. They just don't want to do anything for themselves.
Okay, so that's one.
No, it's a no for me.
So you're dating that man that was averagely okay, right? Mm-hmm. And then
Dating.
things. No, you are either dating or married. Let's say okay, you marry someone doing averagely well. The things just go bad for him for like 2, 3, 4 years. Would you stay with such a person or you leave for another person?
Why would I leave?
That's what I'm asking. Would you stay?
Of course I will.
Why are you still staying here?
I am doing something too.
So you take care of him. So what if it goes on for like 10 years?
So, okay.
And he's actually putting in the effort, but it's just not working.
It's the effort. So it's the efforts that will even give me energy. But just being there doing nothing will just put me off. Well, you don't have a job. We are praying that we'd get one. And you are there, you're not doing job application, you're not doing anything.
You're just eating and bathing and sleeping.
You cannot be doing that. As for that one, we will not take it.
So you wouldn't leave a hardworking man. So long as he's doing something to have something going.
So I know this couple in Takade. The lady has a shop, has a provision store, but the husband, I don't know. I think from the stories I heard, I think the husband lost the job on his way, or as they got married, the husband lost his job. Do you know what they do right now?
What do you do?
The husband comes to the shop and helps the woman.
Yeah.
You go there in the morning, the husband will be there. The wife will be at home, preparing the kids for school. And after that, she will rest, come back in the afternoon, the husband will go and rest. Then the husband will come back in the evening as she goes to prepare supper.
So basically,
someone like that.
They help each other.
Someone like that. The man is not really working, like getting money at the end of the month, or doesn't have any other business. But then he's helping.
Supports.
It's not like he's even helping. They are doing the business together.
Okay.
So at the end of the month or at the end of the day, whatever money they get from the store is for the family. Okay. And that's beautiful for me.
So you wouldn't leave a broke man?
No.
Just because he's broke?
Just because he maybe he invested money into something that we didn't get the returns like we wanted to, doesn't mean that we should just, there's still hope.
Okay.
God is still in the miracle business. He's still changing stories every day. Amen. You just put in effort, you pray about it. And I feel like God has our back.
What's up for mommy?
Really?
That's nice. So, as a lady or as a woman or as a wife, do you think you would like to chip in monetarily with your husband, like whenever you are doing stuff, maybe you go out to buy some stuff, and would you chip in money? Would you think you have the responsibility of also financially being part of the family's growth?
Of course.
Yes. So you would support
100%.
You don't have that problem where ladies think their money is their money and their husband's money is everyone's money.
No. I don't think I'm in that school of thought. If we have agreed to stay together, to marry, then I think that's what I think. I think that what belongs to me belongs to you.
Okay.
What is yours is mine.
So I can spend your money.
Of course you can.
I can pick your 2,000 Ghana cedis.
Be responsible now. You cannot be taking the money anyhow.
I'm going to pay your child's school fees.
So I feel like
I should tell you first.
No, it's not like you tell me. So I feel like one of the important things that people forget to discuss before they enter into marriage is finances.
Yeah.
Because from the little stories from the book I've read from counselors, it looks as if, from me, from my perspective, I feel like one of the things that actually breaks marriages or break marriages, money issues. Because I feel like there are certain things that need to be discussed before you go to the altar. Before the wedding, because the marriage is a life on its own.
We have to discuss how I can spend your money, Sam.
Oh no. So we'll talk about it.
Whether you chip in the child's school fees.
So, like I said, I believe in discussion. We'd have to sit and talk about it. Immediately we make up our mind that, babe, I think I want to marry you, or immediately propose marriage. One of the first things I'm going to talk about is finances. So how are we going to run our home?
Okay. 80% from you, 20% from me.
Of course not.
Why not?
No.
Oh, but then if I choose to pay 80%, you would like that?
Mm-hmm.
It means you are the highest earner between the two of us?
I was just coming to that. I was going to say that we'll talk about finances. So, babe, this is my salary at the end of the month. For my other business, this is what I get.
And obviously, you tell me your real amount you're making.
If I want to stay with you, and if I want to sleep on the same bed with you, and I trust you that you will not kill me, it's my money I cannot give you.
I have to ask the other ladies that don't believe in it.
That's what I think. Yeah. Because if I think that you give me water and give me food and you not poison me,
you should money be able to tell me that.
But it will just vanish, or everything will just go. You think I cannot?
Yeah, interesting. Is this church wife material?
Oh no, please. It's not really about that. That's what I think.
That's what you think. So you'll be supportive.
We'll talk about it. Okay, babe. So maybe
I'll be tired of talking about it too. At some point, we have to just make decisions. We don't have to.
Like I said, there should be a pattern. There should be something that will be guiding you
as to how to make all those decisions
from the beginning. If now that maybe your salary is increasing, now you want to move, maybe before you propose started this whole marriage thing, the guy doesn't have a house on his own. People are renting a house, and then maybe 3 years into the marriage, people want to now move from a rented apartment to your own place. It's also, we talk about it. Okay, so babe, my I think my salary can pay for the children's school fees. So you save, or let's put money together and buy this land. Or maybe I have a land, or you have a land. So let's put money together.
If I had a junior brother, I'll tell him that I found a wife for him.
Seriously?
Yes.
I'll not mind.
And when you post him on you,
I'll just pretend I didn't hear that. So we'll talk about it. Because one of the things that actually I heard that really convinced me that, because I get discussions with my girls, and they'll always be like, me, I'm not serious because of how I think. But actually had a discussion with someone, and the person actually gave me that confidence. So they got married, they were living in a rented apartment, and then a few years down the line, I think after they had 2 children, they felt like their family is increasing, so they wanted to move to their own house instead of moving to a bigger apartment. They sat down and discussed as a couple. They decided that the woman would pay the children's school fees, take care of the house. I mean, feeding, what the children will wear, their school fees, their feeding. And they discussed that the man should channel all his money into building. And I don't think you would want to marry somebody that's not responsible. So if you're having that discussion, you're discussing like 2 sensible people.
Yeah.
So the man channeled all his earnings.
So definitely you want to end up with an intelligent man.
Oh, of course. Into the
very intelligent, or just normal or something.
You should be very intelligent. Channeled the money into the house. And I think they spent about 2 years. I think it was a year. It was not up to 2 years. So she said one day she was there, and the husband called her. They should come and she should meet her. They are going somewhere. When they got to the place, the house that the man has built, she said that it wasn't That's where they are in right now. It wasn't like a complete building.
Yeah, but
I think they had done the roofing, the plastering. I think we were left with plumbing works, carpentry works, and some few other things. But the whole building structure was just there. And she said she was so excited that she actually made that decision with her husband. And I was like, wow. Then this thing is because she heard me talk about it and she encouraged me with her story. So I believe that my money is our money. Your money is our money. But just that you should be responsible, like I said. You cannot just take money from, maybe if you have a joint account, of which I feel like it's a good thing. If you have a joint account, you just take money from them, go and do something that's personal. We had an aim and a reason why we did that joint account. Maybe we'd give birth 2 years after the wedding or 3 years after the wedding. So we'll start a joint account so that at the end of the month, maybe 5% of our salary goes in there for our children. Maybe that. So along the way, you cannot just, if you want to change anything, we have to still come back and discuss it. Maybe, baby, I think we should use this money to do that. Are you sure? Don't you think we can start up another savings? If we do that, I mean, we should talk about it. We'll definitely come to a conclusion. Would definitely one need to give up on the other's decision that is more attainable.
I get you. I also do believe in that form of a relationship. I feel a relationship, that's why that's one of the reasons it's hard for me to actually get. A relationship is about so much sacrifice and bliss, right?
Yeah.
You have to be ready to sacrifice some of your personal desires, your personal commitments for a relationship to actually succeed.
Mm-hmm.
One of the relationships I'm actually very jealous of is my parents' relationship. Look, they fight more than anybody, but in the morning when you go and see them sitting down talking, like, you guys were. But another thing I've also observed is that when it comes to our finances as African or Ghanaian people, there's a breaking point where most ladies have been socialized to believe that they cannot or they are not supposed to chip into the financial life of their
I have friends.
And it's a sore way to think. I say a sore way to think because why in the first place are you getting married to the person? Why do you want to have a relationship? Why do you want to have children with a person? And then you feel you cannot be part of the financial growth of the family. Someone says, oh, he's supposed to work and come and feed the family. Yes, maybe he makes 5,000, 10,000 a month. And you make 8,000, 7,000, let's just say, right? It's just beautiful that at the end of the day, combining resources, we are able to do bigger things than I would just be doing small. Maybe probably that 10,000, if I finish taking care of the family, at the end of the day, what's left is 2,000 cedis for myself. And then you still have money, but because here's a selfish kind of thing, you're thinking of yourself, you're thinking of the weeks you will buy, you're thinking of maybe sorting some petty things out. Why not come together as a couple? Think of, I said business, right? Think of businesses, think of ways you can actually multiply that money. And believe me, two people working together with the same mindset, with genuine interest here, is going to blossom. That's why people say marriage is a blessing to others, because when you really trust each other and want to work with each other, I feel you can achieve a whole lot.
Of course.
When you motivate me, I know that, oh, my wife, she's been a partner since day one, and look, I have to make this work. I have to finish this project in time. I have to be accountable. I have to be responsible enough to churn in some coins, some money, right? It will give me that inspiration, that motivation. But then at the end of the day, I feel my wife is thinking of herself alone. I mean, at the end of the day, after reading the stories I've read and seeing what I've seen, I might just feel like, okay, let's just be there. On my salary, we are there. We're not doing anything to.
If you ask me and I have, I'll give you if I don't have. But exactly. I don't think it should actually be like that.
But if we work together, I mean, we're going to bring so much in. We are like business. Maybe the 10,000 I mentioned cannot start a 15,000 business. But if we are working together,
someone is together.
Yeah, we can.
Family
business. And then we're going. But then people will say, oh, your husband is not hardworking, that's why he wants you to. Your husband wants to chop your money, that's why he wants you to do this. He's the man of the house, he's supposed to do this. And you are listening to them.
I get it. You're the man of the house. I don't think I should put all the burden on you. I
feel it's just too much work for some people. It will
drain you.
To actually use...
Imagine my husband coming home and not giving me his all because he's stressed at home. He comes home stressed at work. He comes home too that there should be peace too. He's stressed at home because he has to pay light bill, has to pay water bill, rent is due, children's school fees. But now, so me that I'm there as your helpmate.
I've actually come across families.
What am I doing to you? Like, what's my contribution? I think that's when you guys ask, what did you bring to the table?
The table, yeah. I think I've come across like really sweet families, very rich families. The only problem sometimes is that when people are looking at a family and a family's growth, they look at it from a man's point of view, like, oh, it's the man that has money. Like, it starts from there before people like, what's the work? What work is the woman doing? Or what? They don't actually put much reason or much attention or pay much attention to what the woman too is contributing in there. So that has made me a lot of ladies not want to do that because of the acknowledgement they don't get. I also feel that more ladies will not want to do it because of that belief that men are naturally... I get it. Yeah, so...
But I know a couple, a very sweet couple, and they have 2 kids. They are all girls. The lady is a midwife or a nurse?
Yeah.
But the husband is not working. The husband has not been working for some years. For like some years. I mean years.
Yeah.
But if you're not very close to the family, you would never know that the husband is not working. The wife takes care of. I nearly mentioned her name. She takes care of the home, the kids' school fees, the husband, everything.
And it's beautiful, right?
And when you see them going, I don't know what happens inside their house,
but outside is beautiful.
But at least I've been with them for some time, and I know that definitely there will be, but they are very okay. And it's one of the things that encouraged me that, see, the Bible says that he who finds a man, a woman, or a wife, yes, he who finds a wife, he who finds a wife finds a good thing and obtains favor from the Lord. It means me.
Why are you laughing?
The way you did your face, no, it's very funny. So me coming into your life should come and come and double your steps.
Exactly.
I should
not just your steps, be yours. Because if you are coming into marriage and you're not thinking of helping the other progress, it's useless. Because all the person
suffer
progress
together.
Exactly.
Because now you have the money. You don't want your husband to not have the money, and then you are just there. You cannot spend the money. Sorry, you cannot spend the money, and we are all suffering. What is it?
It's like that.
So you earlier said you like nyash. Now I know that you are a nyash.
I love nyash.
Oh, you like it, you love it. So now I know you're a nyash man. So if you are married, because I know if it's a relationship, you can easily leave.
Yeah.
Without. So if you are married and something happens, I don't know what will happen, but something will just happen, and your wife is supposed to lose her nyash. What are you going to do? Maybe it's a sickness. Like, let me put it that way. It's a disease or a sickness that if we need to treat it, if your wife needs to be well, you have to take off the nyash.
I think this is where communication comes in again, right? See, you knew very well that when I was married, your nyash was on top of the list, or was one of the topmost things in there. You knew, right? You knew. You came regardless. The same way, I also have some traits that maybe if I fail to actually bring them on, you might bounce me. So if the sickness or whatever it is that happens would affect the nyash tremendously. Like, will have a really, really extreme effect on the nyash. We might have to consider
divorce.
Oh, no, not divorce. I'm not that wicked. Oh. But to avoid me being tempted to go out there, I might just want to have a second or third wife.
Oh.
Let me give you context. I'm a fan of Fela Kuti. He had 27 wives. Fela Kuti is my role model, in a way. You're taking it back, eh?
I'm speechless.
Yes.
So you would like to marry a second wife, have a second wife because your wife has lost nyash.
I think I have my view on this life thing, eh?
No, please, I want you to answer this one. It's not a rhetorical question. You would wait.
I'll add another woman if nyash is taken out.
And if the second wife's nyash is also taken out, you keep on adding.
God wouldn't do that to me.
Yes. As what?
I'm his son, am I not?
Okay.
So, for the nyash, yeah, you see, that also have to do with age. Imagine, let's say I'm a 24-year-old kiddo. I get married at 26 with a beautiful wife who has nyash, who has all the features, smart and all that. So at 30, 31, she gets an accident that has an effect on her ass, and maybe they have to remove it or something. They have to cut part of it or something. You know, it depends on the love I have gone for her during that period. If it's not anything exceptional still at that period, I just consider I wouldn't divorce you. We will still have a relationship. But when it comes to the sexual, physical aspect of it all, I might not really be into you like that again. It's no fault of mine, and also no fault of yours too. But I mean, I'm also I'm
so
human.
You're sexually attracted to ladies with big nyash? Don't worry, I don't need you to answer.
I like ladies with big nyash. I admire ladies with big nyash.
Oh, polygamy is not.
It's not good.
It's not. No. It's no. I'm not saying it's not good. Or I can't say that. Just that it's not something I would.
You'd consider.
No.
Yeah, I think I'm at liberty to be polygamous. So. I think all my favorite people, like people that I like Maaxlina, I like Fela Kuti, and I like Soyinka.
I don't know all these people.
Yes, unfortunately, sorry. And two of them actually don't believe in the
marriage thing.
Yeah. One of them is just a madman, but I think I get their perspective. It's not like marriage is beautiful, but like I said, it's just these times our people I have come across. I'm yet to come across someone that will just show me that okay, like I have to do this thing.
I pray you come across people like that.
But polygamy is something I will embrace. Depending on features, on things that happen. It's something I will embrace. I think it gives room for a more harmonious home. Imagine you have 3-4 wives, you end up. But all this also depends on how much you have in your pocket at the end of the day. Yeah. So, but imagine you have 3-4 wives. You're all bringing resources together. Just look at it from that aspect too. You have a family of 20 children. Each of them has been able to complete school to different levels and are working at great places. I mean, wouldn't you be proud to have that, to be able to have that number of people that you've been able to successfully raise? From that aspect, I think I like polygamy because of the
polygamy is a no for me.
Doesn't mean that I might too, but I just like the concept.
No.
And looking at where you asked the question from, nyash is very important to me, so that might make me, instead of cheating, or you would prefer I'll go out and cheat. Is either that or cheating?
No, I'm laughing because it's funny how you would like to marry. It's funny to me how you would like to marry someone else, have a second wife because your first wife has lost her nyash. Okay.
It's important.
So my next question: would you be with a single mother, even if she has all that, all the nyash?
Especially if she has nyash.
Yes, especially.
Oh. I don't. So the problem here seems to be the fact that she will be a single mom, right?
Mm-hmm. Or she is.
I haven't dated anyone that has had a child, bro. And it's not because the person had a child and I had interest, but I didn't want to. But I think I haven't just come across someone that I.
But would you ever want
consider it? So you see, there's this school of thought, or there's this thing that we believe that as men, we believe that, and this is taken from a very large quorum of men like Charlie. I'm on some pages that as men don't believe women who have had a thing with a man and it has gradually grown into pregnancy and all that would ever be able to cut off such a man.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. There's a reason why you decided to allow yourself get pregnant for a man. It's just few ladies that just had no choice. But you had the choice to terminate at a point and you still said no. There's a reason. And that reason could be the bond between you and the man.
Mm-hmm.
So it means that for someone that's territorial as me, jealous and very envious. No, let me just say jealous. I'm not envious, I'm jealous. It will be shattering for me to find out in any way or the other that you still have
something to do with your.
Yeah, and the possibility that you would have something to do is very high because of the child in there.
Because the child.
And then Charlie,
you can't.
Firewood, old firewood.
I get you.
So for me,
I get you.
I really don't have a problem, but it's just that fear of you going, because any man touching what I own is. So if there's a higher possibility because of an element in there, but I really don't mind. I mean, I've seen beautiful families rise out of that.
Mm-hmm.
You get. So I really don't mind. I really don't mind. I don't have an issue with that. Except maybe there are a lot. And you yourself, you are not employed. You are not industrious. You have 4 children. You're always in the room every day. And send me 20 CDs, let me buy this for. Next, let me send me 40. And I don't see you do anything. For me, one thing is if I really like you that way, I'll push you to do business too. One way or the other. Even this 10 CD you're making, I'll push you to. So imagine I meet someone like that. Oh, I like you. The kiddo, I would like the kiddo too. But I'm trying to put you on.
But you're not making effort.
Yes. And then you have 4 mouths to feed. I mean, that's too much for me starting. Yeah. That's too much for me starting. You realize that in the past, even when some of our parents had failed marriages here and there, you wouldn't find a woman just idle like that. She's busy trying to take care of kids.
It's true.
You understand? So I think usually what deters men, aside from the fact that they have a bond with their baby daddies, is also the financial or economic aspect of it. Having to take care of such a situation. Because marrying into a woman's family, you're not just going to take care of the woman, no. Her siblings and everything. And already she's coming with someone else again. Yeah. And then she's not ready to work. She doesn't, and she has that relationship with the baby daddy. Even if she doesn't have now, even we common ex, I can go back to like 7-8 years old relationship that died off, and I can spark 1 or 2 things. You get common ex, not baby daddy. Oh, yeah.
I think I do.
So what about you? Would you consider a man with a child? Would you, if he's, okay, let's say if he's a pastor.
Whoa. I'm laughing because So I was talking to this guy. I was talking to this guy some few months ago.
You broke in his heart, eh?
You said?
You broke in his heart, eh?
Oh,
you bounced him. You bounced him, so you broke his heart.
Let me just pretend I didn't hear that.
Chairman Kafra.
So, he's a pastor, like he said. He has a child. His child should be like, is it 12 years? 12 years. 12, 14 or something like that. I was like, do you know how old I am? Taking care of a 12-year-old? Please, no. It's too much for me.
It was weird for you.
But he was like, oh, the child is with their mother, not the mother of the child, but his mom.
Okay.
And I asked about what led to what. Some plenty stories. I think I was ready to consider if I actually had a green light, I would have considered. Honestly. I would have considered. Because I grew up with a single parent. I grew up with my mom. So my mom and my dad, my mom and my father divorced when I was in class 2 or something like that. So I grew up with a single mother. So I know how it feels to be
a single mom.
The pain, the pawns, the cons, everything. In as much as I don't want to be like that, I don't think it's always their fault or they chose to be single mothers or single fathers.
But do you also believe with the school of thought that single mothers usually have that bond with that man?
Yeah.
Do you think so too, or you've not thought of it?
Not my parents.
No, oh yes, maybe these are just the outliers.
Oh, even the ones that I know, they are not. If they meet right now, they'll start fighting.
And that's
not
what
fight
ignites.
like
Those things ignite the passion. They go home and there are some toxic relationship. They go like, but you look beautiful. And she will be there blushing and everything. Can I come and see you?
Women.
You guys are illogical, and it's normal. You just follow your hearts. Usually, that's how you end up hurting us. Because women are always trying to do 1 + 1, 1 + 1. You guys, you can do 1 + 2 and get 0.
Jesus.
Because
we're unpredictable. We get it.
It's not
so
nice.
I don't think it's something. If I get a green light, I don't think it's something that will be a problem. But I think the only problem will come in when the children are many. I don't see myself as capable of taking care of like 3 children.
Even if they were yours.
No. I mean,
from
my
outside.
early stages of my marriage.
So what has happened to us? Because I know our parents, like my parents, there was a time they were like about 8, 7 different children in our house, and not like they are her children, like relatives, and they're taking care of them. Why is it that these days it looks like?
Oh no! Like I said, from the me.
You don't like crowd, especially if it's not yours.
No. I have a problem with the crowd. That's one. Okay, that one. Even in the house, when I go to my daddy's place, the children are just making noise. The whole everybody's scattered. I'll just be in the room as if and I feel like, so I remember one of the days was like, "You're too, I don't care," and I feel like it's bothersome. It's not like I don't care. I feel like they should do their own thing. Like,
so you just don't want to be responsible for too many children.
It's not like I don't want to.
Yours.
No, that's not what I'm saying. Okay, maybe let me
but
just.
That's where you are heading to right now.
You talked about crowd. That was what I was trying to address. But like I said, me, if I see myself, I'll be someone that's I love love.
Okay.
I don't know how to put it.
Yes, I get it.
But I love love. And I think I would really love marriage. My marriage. And the few years of my marriage, my first few years of my marriage,
I think it's a fantasy of all ladies. Usually,
they
want to enjoy the first few years of marriage.
I wish would give maybe like a year or 2
before
to just be us, enjoy us. Before
but
now,
what was the courting and all that for? Did you cohabitate?
I don't believe in that.
So you never spend the night at your boyfriend's end? So you've done that one too many times or not?
No, I think that was once.
Hey.
But even
so the
with
3
that,
guys, it's just one guy you went to sleep over at his end.
Of course. Even that one cause was just the recent one. That one cause was because I had no other option than to.
Okay.
I don't believe in that.
Okay.
I don't believe in cohabitation.
Okay.
My parents will not allow. My mom will not allow you.
Your mom is
My
not
dad will
always
not
with
allow
you.
you.
She always with you.
Even internally here, I'm on my own. I could just do anything, but no, I don't believe in it. So what are some of the fun facts about you?
Fun fact. Okay, I think I like reading a lot, right? On a whole lot of diverse topics.
Okay.
So I think if you like conversation, if you like to hear a lot of things, maybe learn. You like listening to me sometimes. But at least sometimes I late in the nights, like 12, 1 a.m. That's when like my whole thing is happening.
So you're a night worker?
I'm not necessarily a night worker, but then that's when I get that is that happening. So if you pass by my window at night, you might think I'm some ritualist. You listen to Fela Kuti. You should listen to one of his songs. You see what I'm talking about. Yeah? You hear me listening to Fela Kuti and all that, and then that's when I open up to people. I talk a lot and like talking. So maybe you would enjoy that aspect of me. And I said like the adventure. We could be there and like, Charlie, I'm going somewhere to go and spend 2-3 days. You go. But I realize most people are not like that. So usually I just end up going alone. Yeah. Sometimes you tell people like they're all excited and the day comes and then. So I used to force. It was back then. I used to force my schoolmates. He was my project partner. So whenever I pull him along, and he started enjoying those trips. Like yeah. So I think it was that is a fun aspect too. Aside that. What? Nyash. I talk about Nyash a lot. So you'll be overwhelmed with Nyash. Me and Nyash talks. Like I would have, at the point that you a lady said you might start liking Nyash. Listen to me a lot. Fun fact. Oh. So I write poems. I just think sometimes I'm unpredictable.
Okay.
And so if you like people like that, maybe yeah. I'm very unpredictable. Even to myself sometimes.
I see.
Except to the one I love. Then maybe she's able to predict me. That everyone else there. You are in the dark.
Oh. I see.
Yeah, so what about you? What are the
Fun
things?
facts. Fun fact. I think I'm a little boring. Not very. I like talking. No. I'm a little boring. But if we connect, like if we have that kind of
Bye.
I can talk for Ghana.
Okay.
Hey!
Okay.
I can talk, like I can really talk.
So you're not boring, you just don't always find the right situations always. So maybe most of the time you're in some space.
And I'm only comfortable with people that I am just my small circle.
So you don't make friends?
Oh, I do make friends.
But it's hard to get into that circle.
But if I'm like that with you, that's when you would see that crazy aspect of me. But if
the one that God doesn't approve of, or God approves of.
Oh no, even my girls, in the house. Like when I go to talk, I do like.
And when you say crazy, like that's a whole range of a lot of nonsense and all that too. So that's why I'm asking. Yeah. Does God approve of some of that craziness?
Oh, like you see me. Okay, so like when I go home, like
be honest too.
Oh, I'm being honest.
You don't have to say. Just okay.
Oh, I'm trying to explain to you the crazy aspect I'm talking about. So with my girls, I always say my girls because we've been friends for like years. So whenever we meet in the house, like maybe during Christmas or New Year, we'll have a reunion. We'll go out, maybe go to the pool, go and sit somewhere.
So with them, you are very comfortable.
With them, if you don't really know me, is that you?
Okay.
Because I can just be dancing anyhow. Even when I'm on the street, the fact that I have these girls around me, oh my God.
So they're the only ones exposed to your that fun side of you.
For now, that's what I can think of.
Okay.
If the bond is really like very strong. I can, and I'm very comfortable around you. I can, some people when you are doing something, you have to be thinking, hey, would he get offended? Would he? But if I'm like that with you, that one day. So my girls like that, we just see me jumping and shouting, dancing. when I'm with them, I'm very hyper. I don't even mind like walking up to a guy, hey, hi, how are you? And it ends there. After that day, down. So I'll even see when just pass by and pretend as if I've never spoken to you before.
That's
like
wickedness.
they
the
bring
Bible
that.
doesn't condone wickedness. That's wickedness.
They just bring that kind of, like I said, that crazy aspect, like out of me when I'm with them, most especially. We can just be there and be like,
so the fun part of you,
this guy is fine. Who can? I'm like, me, I can. People should just wait and see. I just walk up to the guy, hi, how are you? I'm fine. Oh, can I get your number? Just come, hey, and just be laughing. It ends there. Me on a normal day, I wouldn't do it.
Okay.
You get it. So I think that's one of the things that people that are not really close to me to know. And there's something about me. Is it fun? I don't think it's fun. It's very annoying. When I'm frustrated, when I'm stressed, when I'm overwhelmed with something, I easily get angry. Oh my God.
So you're easily irritated. Any small thing be at that point.
When I'm very stressed, like I'm tired. So there was a time I was trying to sew something, a baby booty. I wanted to use African print to sew a babe in a baby shoe.
Okay.
I was finding it so difficult. Like I had, like for like 2 days, I was trying to think, how can I come out with this thing? I really wanted to do. I'd look for videos on YouTube. I'm not getting the type of shoe I wanted to.
Yeah. And
now my mom too was just talking plenty with it. Oh my God, I was so pissed. I just went to work and I came back like 10. Back, and she was angry I came late. I said she's disturbing me. Right now, I'm not in my right frame of mind. I'm trying to do something. I'm not able to do it. And when I come home to eat it, I just talking plenty. So I just had to just stay away. She was bored, but they tried to explain things to her. That's how it can be sometimes. But it's only those I'm very close to that would actually feel that
fun aspect of you.
Fun aspect of me. But it's not like I'm too serious too. I'm not really serious guy like that. But I'm just a normal easygoing person. Yeah. And I'm very free-minded. Like, so. But if you really want to see an very opposite side of me, unless I'm with those girls.
Those people.
Those girls at home here, they would always bring that.
Unfortunately, you don't take alcohol. It wouldn't have been those girls even. That alcohol would have spoken to you.
Oh, it's not like I've not taken alcohol before. I have. That was like SHS. Someone dashed my auntie alcohol. And then my cousin and I, we said we want to go and taste the alcohol. It was Heineken. I don't know if that's the right name. I think Heineken. We went to just sip. Sip. And
turned your life around.
Oh my God. I just slept. We slept at the hall.
You are lucky you didn't do anything to you.
So daddy came and was like, why are the girls sleeping at the hall? Then he came to wake us up. I'm sure his mind did not even
go there.
Just woke up. People, why are you sleeping here? Get up and go in. That day, my auntie had to tidy up the kitchen and everything because we were gone. So early in the morning, she came to our room. We were preparing to go to school. I think I was in SHS. We were preparing to go to school and she came to our room and she came to sit down. She said we should sit down. She wants to talk to us. We said, hey, you people, never ever in your life take alcohol again. I was like, why? That small thing that people went to sip. You slept. So imagine if it was a part. And then since then that she said that, it was just at the back of my mind. Ever since then, I decided I'm not going to take alcohol. Not even to sip it. I'm just not going to take it.
You've done well for God and family. You've done well.
So ever since then, so it's not like I've never taken, I have actually.
I want to know, Maxlina, what are the lengths you go? What are the sacrifices you make? Or what are the crazy things you would do for love? Just because you love somebody, what are the crazy things you do?
Okay. One of the crazy things I think I do. I do is when I love someone, I want to Hey, should I even say this? I want to buy you things.
Oh, gifts. You want to
Like,
spoil me gifts?
If I see something and then maybe I see a slippers or I see a shirt, I see a watch or something.
Okay.
And it's nice. It's like you come in mind first. I'll just buy for you. That's if I have money at the time to buy. I'll just buy it for you.
Okay.
You get it. I remember I bought.
So would you fight for love, like physically?
Fight a lady? Like, wait. Fight another lady because I love a man? Never.
Let's say not because of the man. The man has nothing to do in here, but maybe the lady insults your man and you are trying to like put her in her place and it gets physical. Would you go? No. So if someone insults your man, you just walk away?
You insult my husband. I won't even fight you.
What would you do?
What would I do?
You just walk away?
I think I'll just walk away.
Since your husband is a useless bastard, you just walk away?
I'll just take my husband and we'll leave. Babe, let's go. I don't think this environment is good for us.
So between your...
And I'll go home and assure you that you are not useless.
Between your mom and your husband.
Where do I feel like I know where this thing is going? Okay.
If one of them is dying and you have that one thing that can save only one of them, what would you go for? Your husband you have been in love with or been in a relationship for like 10, 15 years already. And your mom.
You said my husband?
You've been in love with or in a relationship with like for 15 years, 10 years, 15 years.
Hey, so I'm married for like 10 to 15 years.
And something happens.
And now
your mom and
my dad.
Your mom and your
By
husband.
then my mom will be old though.
So you wouldn't...
My mom, I'm sorry.
So you'd save your husband.
Auntie Regina, please, I'm so sorry. I beg you. But please.
Shame on you.
Please.
Your mom.
Mommy, I'm sorry.
Breast milk, how many years?
My mom will be old by then.
So she's not valid again.
That's not what I'm saying, no. But that would be a difficult situation.
No.
Very difficult decision to make. But 15 years.
Let me ask you this last one.
15 years. I think I'll choose my husband.
Say it loudly. Oh yeah. Be confident. You say you like men that are confident. Show your confidence.
Oh my God. Oh God, my mom, I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. But I've been with my husband for like 15 years. We have kids to take care of. We have a long way.
He has to survive.
My husband needs to survive.
Yeah, you can always get a new husband.
Oh no, I love my
new
husband.
mother there.
I know, but you see, at that time, my mom will be old. See, my mom, you want to put me into trouble?
All right. Okay, so your husband and your kid.
I don't know what I'll do, but for now that I'm sitting here right now.
Mommy.
No, I think I'll.
Mommy will go.
No.
Mommy will go.
No.
Mommy will go.
As in, go, as in.
You will let her take the lead to the other world.
By then, 15 years, she has enjoyed all the fruit of her labor. Mommy, I'm sorry.
So between your daughter and your husband.
My husband, don't even
continue.
Again. Of course.
No, I didn't even
we
finish.
We can give birth and give birth and give birth and give birth.
That's nice to know.
My husband, before my daughter. My daughter came to meet my husband and I. So to what extent will you go for love?
To what extent will I go for love? I think this is going to be my most serious and honest session. Love. I have a very small family, right? Very small family. And so the love circle is quite small.
I'm still thinking about what I said.
Yes.
I'm the only child of my mom. And I feel like...
Yeah, sacrificing her for love. It's normal. It's normal.
I'm listening.
So I'd actually go a long, long way for love. I actually do crazy stuff for love, I think. I've done some before, so...
Like?
It's not difficult.
What are some of the things?
Some of the things I have done for love. So... There was this opportunity I had to do a gig outside.
Outside Ghana.
Yes. And during that period, my woman and I were having issues, right? And the very day that I was supposed to go and do some small interview and stuff like that, I looked at the whole thing as like, so I feel my family is really small, right? And this is the other person that's going to be my family. That's how I picture every relationship I go into these days, back then, yeah. So if I really feel I want to be with this person, I have to do everything to create that environment to be able to push that relationship, right? And for me, I always feel if you're confident in yourself, you know what abounds in you. You know what you can do. An opportunity can come and go. But with a life partner, with someone that you actually want to build a life with and you think is compatible with you, these people are rare. Right. So yeah, on that day I was supposed to go for one or two interviews. I had to forsake that and go for love because love was in a dire situation and needed me. And then I did. I've actually never told anybody about it. Though I write points, I write cryptic messages.
Crazy.
And even today we are not together, so you can imagine. But it's not something I would still change or I would do different.
Wow.
I sacrifice a lot for even just normal friends.
My husband, I think I can do that.
Yeah, if normal friends, I go that extent too.
No, I can't go that extent for boyfriend.
The extent
but
where
for husband, we'll talk about it.
I feel my understanding of love probably is why I find it difficult to actually commit to certain relationships because I'll go all the way.
We all go all out for relationships, but I feel like
I'll go all the way.
You should be able to know the extent to which you go for a boyfriend and to the extent which you go for husband or wife.
So what if that relationship had ended up as marriage or something?
It's a plus for you.
It's a plus for you, but
I'll not sacrifice my my dreams for boyfriend. No.
We're not saying sacrifice your dreams. Sacrifice opportunities that can always come.
And if they can, even that one can, no. Boyfriend, no.
That's where I depart with a lot of people on their understanding of love. But then I understand. That's why the sacrifice is there.
Consider. And then boyfriend, it depends on the stage we've reached.
Oh no, definitely I wouldn't meet someone for the maybe first 2-3 months and I'm doing that.
It's a stage that maybe parents had met.
Yes,
we are preparing to. So that one
where you know very well that like this thing is more or less a confirmed issue until some satanic thing happens. You know, after normal one day we will all be careful, but there's always a point where you know that no, this is. I know you are number 3, so maybe.
Which one is number 3?
I had 3 relationships so far.
Jeez.
So I feel I can do crazy stuff for love, man. I can.
3.
All right. So between a simple marriage and an expensive one, an extravagant one, which one would you like?
A simple.
Why?
So you earlier talked about crowd.
Yeah.
I have a problem with having to do something that can be done in a very small way, and now the whole place about. So I feel it should be simple. It should be very simple. Rather, the money, give it to me to start a business. Buy a car for me. Let's travel outside.
So if he can do all that and still give you a very expensive marriage. An expensive marriage doesn't actually mean it has to be crowded though. I mean, you could rent the best of cars.
So I would always prefer a beautiful reception to a white wedding.
Okay.
So I feel like let's do traditional. Pastors will come and pray. Everybody will be there.
Is the expense, the amount of money we spend here
at the white wedding, let's do at the traditional.
And finish it there.
Sign if you have to go to the mission house or go to court or do everything to sign. Let's do everything in the house. When you finish, let's have a nice place for reception. I think I would rather support us doing a very beautiful reception than
an expensive.
The white wedding gown is nice. It's beautiful. I have plans of learning how to sew them. But for me,
if I consider getting married, we'll come for a gown.
Oh, you're welcome. Yes. So I don't really like the white wedding in essence, but the reception, I always want, if you're doing reception, do it nice. That's what I believe in. And even with the reception, I always tell my mom that my reception will be strictly by invitation. If I'm expecting, I
want you to get the point here that not about the numbers, but how expensive it is.
I will still go for a simple wedding. We are just done with home, everything. Pastor will come and pray.
So instead
go
of
to church the following day, thank God.
Instead of maybe just chicken, you want to have turkeys and maybe some expensive meat around.
Me, I always tell my friends that when you know you're coming for my wedding, auntie, uncle, be eating your house.
Don't be doing that. It's not fair. That's where we.
And whenever I tell them, they think that me, I'm acting crazy. But I'm talking like I'm crazy. But I wish it could be that. I always say that unless my husband would want it in a different way, we'll still have to talk about it.
Let me ask this. Even if you had Cecilia Dapa's kind of money,
it's not about the money. Yes. It's about me. You don't fancy it. I would love the whole crowd. Oh.
Forget about the crowd. The expense, the money you're going to spend.
But if you are getting a lot of people, it means you are going to spend more.
So if you go for a yacht and they are like just 10, 20 people on the yacht, that's an expensive wedding.
I think with that, but why would you even want to do it in a yacht?
Why not? You have the money, you can access it. The access is there. Then the only difference was
I want it simple. I don't want it complicated.
What's so complicated about being on a yacht and having the wedding?
Don't worry. When we are done with everything, we can do that. Maybe go for a vacation. You're just
not comfortable with the idea of lavishness right now.
Exactly that.
The money will come to change.
I hope so, because it has always been like that since.
Okay.
Those that are really close to me, that we talk about stuff like that, knows that I've always loved very simple things.
Until you get access to the complex ones or complicated ones.
Let's see.
Then you see that there's beauty. Money is sweet too.
Hey, money there is sweet, of course.
When you see what they can provide you, can get to you, Charlie.
Money there is
maybe
sweet.
You might reconsider that simple.
I still love it to be simple.
Okay.
Like I said, I love. And I think I would love marriage. So let's do the things small and then go somewhere, have fun. Just the two of us.
And spend the money there.
Let us spend the money over there. That's what I think, actually. What do you think? Simple?
Yeah, I don't also like. I used to like crowd, but I don't like crowd these days. I like being in my space. If I get married, I don't personally. I wouldn't mind if it's expensive or not. Simple, fine. Expensive, but I'll be leaning towards what I can afford at that time. It's not about what others will see or what others will see.
What if your woman wants
an expensive and she knows I can't afford it? I'm not going to take a loan for that. Me, even I'm there and I'm broke, I'm hard. I don't take loans like that. Not to talk of because of where then I should go and take a loan. I won't take a loan for that. And
that's what that one.
I think you probably know me before we get to that point where you think you can come and talk about me taking a loan. No, you should know that you should not work.
Okay.
Yeah, I would rather go and eat some rice at the corner than sign down this thing. That's all.
You see, that's.
Oh. But if there's money, come on, I will spread it.
It's not about if there is money.
Me, I'm telling you, if there's money,
okay.
I would spread it. I would make that wedding. It's just that maybe they might actually think I'm just some weirdo because I might not be coming out like that for all the wedding.
Because there's one thing I've also realized is that when you have weddings like that, now everybody will be
expecting.
Now let's see.
After the marriage, what happens?
After the wedding, now they are married. Now we are doing the marriage life. Let's see what they will be doing.
Oh, I think me. You see,
now people will be waiting for you,
saying.
Or they will be expecting you to live that kind of life. But it's better you do it simple and then now live that kind of life.
No, that's those who don't know you. I think, and it's fair. It's fair. Most people who don't know me truly might not understand why I might have a lavish wedding and then call back and everything looks so simple again. But if you do know me, you understand that no, this guy now Kasano, that's his way of doing things. You understand?
I'll not spend no
for me, if I get that, will
no.
the money's there. Oh, we'll do a beautiful one and come and live our simple lives again. If that's what we want. If we also want that. But right now, I think maybe I would love a reserved life, simple one. So after the lush wedding, the plush wedding, and all that, we'll go to our. Maybe my wife can live her complicated or complex life if that's it. But me, I will just go back to my simple life. Yeah. That's me. Maxlina, the beautiful church girl Maxlina. Yeah. Yes, it was a pleasure having this conversation with you. And I actually wish it hadn't ended so soon, but
I know, right?
It was nice talking to you.
It was nice talking to you too.
Yep.
Actually.
Yep.